Today, Fun with Flowers and Jay is brought to you by Deco Beads by JRM.
Welcome to the world of flowers. I'm Jay Schwanke. I've spent my entire life surrounded by flowers. As a fourth-generation florist, flowers have been a part of my daily life for as long as I can remember. Now I'm on a mission to share my knowledge and love of flowers with everyone I meet. Growing, picking, arranging, designing, and sharing. It's all fascinating to me because I love flowers. Anything flowers and everything flowers. Welcome to Fun with Flowers and Jay. Today on Fun with Flowers and Jay, we'll provide everything you ever wanted to know about Deco beads. And we'll create a special event centerpiece using Deco beads as a colorful accent. Before we get started with today's project, let's cover the basics on Deco beads. It's kind of like your Deco Beads 101. This product fascinates so many people. Number one, because it feels so great. You can't resist touching them, and they look great when they're illuminated. They come in a wide variety of colors. Let's talk first about soaking them. Soaking Deco beads is very important. For the smaller sizes here, it takes at least 24 hours. We take 1.5 quarts of water, we mix it appropriately according to the directions, or the packets like this are already set up for 1.5 quarts of water. I've already poured 1.5 quarts of water into this bowl and started to hydrate Deco beads. Over the next 24 hours, these Deco beads are going to start to grow until they look like this. There's 3 sizes of Deco beads. Regular size Deco beads. These are the extra large Deco beads. And these only come in clear. And then there's the new giant Deco balls. They come in a wide assortment of colors and they're giant. Now these are really fun. But remember that these take about 48 hours and at best 72 hours to reach their full potential. What's interesting about this is that each one of these starts off as a soft size that's about the size of a regular Deco bead. Here's a Deco ball before it's hydrated. Here it is after it's hydrated. It takes about 72 hours to get to that point. Now as it starts to soak, what we notice is that it starts to form, and it's going to look odd-shaped at first. It almost looks like a little brain as it starts to section off. And at some point, for a few of them, they'll actually burst at that point. But JRM realizes that, and so they place extra inside each of the containers of the Deco balls. After 72 hours, you have something that looks like this. Now it's great too because they can coordinate with the other Deco beads. We've got those purple ones, or blue ones that could be used as topping, or even look at these pink ones. They look great mixed in with the other Deco balls. People want to arrange right into a bubble bowl like this. But the problem is the absorbing strength of the Deco beads themselves will actually pull water away from the flowers. So you want to make sure that you're not counting on this being a water supply. The reason behind that is you have cut flowers that need a large quantity of water. And the flowers have been cut away from their root system. But in this case, we can actually grow a plant inside Deco beads. It provides a water supply because it has a root system. But a flower doesn't. So placing a flower inside there is not a good idea. The other thing too is people want to use flower nutrient water because it's so available to florists and special event people. But we don't want to use flower nutrient water to hydrate our Deco beads because the additives that are inside there, the sugars, the pH controllers, aren't conducive and can sometimes make even the smaller sizes burst. Follow the manufacturer's directions. If you put in too many Deco beads to the amount of water that you have, you won't have full saturation of the beads. Some people talk about the vase overflowing. The interesting thing about it is if you fill up the vase and add the Deco beads, it won't overflow. But if you add more water, it can overflow. So remember to keep your water stable when you're mixing your buckets of Deco beads. The other great thing about Deco beads too are the different sizes and shapes. Obviously we have the 3 sizes of balls, But we also have Deco accents. And this is really kind of the way that Deco beads started. With this looks very similar to Soil Moist, which is the product that JRM also creates that can be added to soil to add hydration. But the Deco accents look great inside here because it looks like crushed ice. They also create another product called Deco Cubes, and the cubes themselves look like little squares. It comes in a great variety of colors as well. Another great thing about Deco beads is their illumination effects. Using LED lighting with them, we can get some really great effects because the moisture itself helps transmit the light. So Deco beads can be reflective. Even the clear ones look great with that lighting inside. And the Deco accents really start to glow when we use that illuminating effect. There's all sorts of creative things that can happen with Deco beads and Deco bead products. So let's create a fun project today using our Deco beads and illumination. We've got a G3 vase made of 100% recycled glass. We'll start with an illuminator in the bottom, and we'll add some black Deco beads. Now because these are opaque, notice that that starts to have just a little bit of illumination inside there, and it takes up a lot of the color. So we'll use more than one LED light in our vase. We'll add another one, and we'll add a layer of green. Look at how great that starts to look. And then we'll add our white. Now notice, look at the bottom. It looks solid. And where that's solid means that there's extra water inside this vase. So I want to pour that water off before I go inside here, or that water's going to puddle up around the bottom and I'll lose my definition with the black ones. We'll pour off the extra water. And now look how we have definition all the way to the bottom of the container. We'll add that inside there. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our lid. I love the new TerraGlass lids because they turn this into an apothecary jar. But I'm going to use it inverted so that we can create an arrangement up here. So we'll use a block of foam. I'll bevel off the bottom edges. So that it fits great inside there. We'll add more of the black Deco beads all the way around. So that helps conceal my foam. Now you'll notice that I can still see inside there. So what we'll do is use one more illuminator, and we'll add some of the crystal accents. Layering the different textures of the Deco bead product adds interest to the vase, and the illuminating effect is wonderful. Now, everybody looks great. Imagine you could use any color you wanted to create any special effect. So it's a great way to use clear glass to get wonderful effects for a wedding or a special event and have a great color scheme that matches. The flowers in our arrangement are going to reflect the colors that we used inside the vase. And to achieve those colors, we'll use Black Ming Color Fresh. I love this. It's a fruit from a palm tree that Barbara sent me from Brannan Street. And I like the way that it looks like Deco beads. So the shape is reminiscent of the shape inside the container. Plus, we've got some other fun green and white and black items. Let's put the arrangement together. So something dramatic and exciting like this is perfect for a special event. Remember, you can coordinate any colors that you like, and Deco beads are the perfect accessory. Until next time, keep having fun with flowers.